Jay Electronica written testimony. It's been 11 years. It's been 11
11 years.
years for one
Fam,
album,
how do you call that your
one
debut
debut
album?
project.
First of all, this is the biggest cheat code I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen an indie cheat code more blatant
This
in your
is this
face,
is exactly where I was gonna go.
like in your face, and you still packaged it like it's a debut album. Like, what are you talking about? This is like a legacy album. This is not your debut. Like, what the
So, so for everybody that doesn't know, Jay Electronica is a rapper who 11 years ago set the landscape on fire with one song, literally
Exhibit C.
one song, Exhibit C, one of the greatest lyrical
So
exercises
that
I've
came
heard
out, and I was
on any
like shocked.
song
I was like,
ever.
a lot of rappers are gonna have to move over because
Everybody was like, "Yo, who the fuck is
he
this?
came like from nowhere. Yeah,
Where'd
just
he come
like
from?
with the craziest bars since Jay Z, and like, yeah,
And when are we gonna get more?"
when uh
So if you didn't know, go listen to Exhibit C, preferably with the
yeah,
lyrics playing at the same time, and then you'll go get a little feel for like why niggas was so hyped for him. And the question of when we were gonna get more
yeah
was not answered till 11
from
years
him. I
to
mean,
this day, to this
technically he
week.
was on Control. He was there for that moment in hip hop. He was there.
He had three moments in 11 years. He had a We Made It remix with
Yeah,
Jay Z. He had the Control, and he had
yeah,
like one other thing,
that was it.
and that was it in 11 years. But he's been signed to Rock
Yeah.
Nation for almost the entirety of his time. Like,
hmm
and he finally dropped this long-awaited album. He announced it, I think, what, 2 weeks
Yeah,
ago?
around then
I
I
think
think.
last time we talked about it, maybe.
Yeah. And I was
So
so
maybe like
skeptical. I was
a
like,
month ago almost.
well,
He,
okay.
yeah, he said it's coming. Da, da,
Yeah,
da.
we'll
So
see.
people like, yeah, all right, well, whatever, bro.
It
And it
did.
did.
It did.
And it's not just Jay
Not even a
Electronica on
little
here.
bit. Is there a whole Jay Electronica by himself song?
An interlude that's a minute and
Yeah.
something seconds long.
When I thought I was gonna listen to a Jay Electronica song, I thought I was gonna listen to and I thought I was gonna listen to his album. I thought I was gonna hear him the whole time. Not one of my favorite rappers of all time. Like as
So
much or more than you, like on your
yeah,
own shit.
yeah. So instead of like even on the album, it's just listed as himself with a couple,
Yeah, it
well,
was.
three guest features. Two of them being the Dream. So you're thinking,
Yeah,
oh, he's just gonna sing some shit. But when you play it, you'll hear a very familiar voice
yeah.
on
In
almost
that
every single
voice,
track.
like you're like, I thought this wasn't the song yet. Did I skip a track? Like it didn't say his name until later. Oh nah, he just didn't say he was on this one. Like what the fuck?
Oh, his name's not
Oh
on the
well,
album at
the
all.
track listing that I have, he's on it.
Oh well, the track listing I have,
Oh
he's
okay.
not even
So I have
on
like a
there.
weird one where it's like half of the songs his name's on it and half they aren't.
Maybe somebody went
Yeah,
in and was like, "All right, nigga, this ain't fair.
it's
Go ahead
crazy.
and change this shit." But right, and the familiar voice you're gonna hear is Jay Z, arguably the
H
greatest
to the
rapper of all time,
Izzo.
on literally half of the song, on almost every song, and some
Yeah.
points even more than half of the song. Some points you'll only get one
hmm
verse
And a
from
lot
Jay
of times,
Electronica,
honestly,
and
isn't
then you'll
Jay
get
Z
Jay
the
Z
first
for the
voice
rest.
you hear from a rapper? You hear
He's the
Jay Z
first rapper
first.
you will hear on his own on a
You
Jay
hear him first.
Electronica
Like
album,
that was
bro.
always. I was like, wait, isn't that against the rules? Like, like I was so like, wait, what? I was like, okay, fam. and Jay-Z was going in when I'm like,
Oh,
wow. Like I was waiting for this Jay-Z album.
Hove is Hove, bro.
Like
Like
what? Hoved on this.
niggas who ever question if Hove is still got it is that
Dog,
question
Hove
should never
skated
be asked
on this
ever.
album like
Because every time he
hell
still puts
yeah.
out some shit, he
Like the
buys it.
only time, like there's like maybe 3 albums Hove ever put out that niggas question, and I guarantee you, if we go back to them, they probably aged way better than we thought. We probably love that shit. Like
Oh, they age
I
way
bet
better than people
Magna
think for sure.
Carta
Magna
right
Carta,
now
all
would
that.
bang out like a motherfucker. Like that shit was probably hard as fuck right now.
Oh, I went back and watched. I listened to
Kingdom Come
was it
was
Kingdom
another
Come?
one.
Was that the one he?
Yeah,
Yeah, the one after Black Album that a lot of
yeah,
people
because
hated.
that one
I went
was
back.
like
I was
in
like,
between American Gangsta.
this shit kind of bang, bro. I was like, yo, he actually kind
Yeah,
of bang some shit
that
on
was
here,
the
bro.
lead up
Like
to American Gangster. But everybody was like, "Nah, that ain't it." And I was
even
like,
like what was it Life and Times S.
"Yeah."
Carter one? Like he got his
So
shit, but
like, he fucking
he bodied
dog. He
this.
came through like
he,
this was nasty. It was like Magna Carta like swagger, but with like 444 like spitting game. So like, he was just ugh.
oh yeah,
Like Jay-Z, like nigga.
he was
Where's
raw with it,
is your album coming this year? Is Hove gonna
talking
drop
that
this
shit. Like
year? Like that's how I felt. Like he just did. Yeah, like
he just did. He just
he
did.
gave Jay
He
Electronica
gave
his
y'all
whole
the whole
album.
album.
He's like, all right,
And so I guess the whole point we keep saying about this, or why we keep bringing why we're like so up in arms about Jay Z being on this, is because it's your debut album from 11 years. It's been 11 years, and then your own debut album, you only give
yeah.
us, let's say, eight,
It's a
nine
10 track
verses
album, and one of them is
on an
all
entire
interlude.
project.
So there's really only 9 songs, and
And like it's
you get one
like I said, you
verse
gave us
on like
nine,
4 of the
10 maybe
songs
verses
from
at
him,
top at the most.
and wow, yeah, yeah. But as a concept out, like as the project,
And you get the greatest rapper of
yeah,
all time to be on your project. Not just verse, not guest feature, but
yeah,
like literally collab on a
and it sounds
project
amazing.
as your
Let me
debut.
just say that honestly, this album sounds great. This album,
Yeah, as
we
much as
love the
we're like
album.
kind
We
of
are
shit
like,
on the album, it's fire. The production is fucking
like,
like the production is yo,
Doug,
the
I
production
can't
is
stop
fucking
playing this shit.
amazing, bro.
It's like
Like
fucking yeah,
Ghost of
Universal
Soldier Slim is
Soldier. Like you said
that production
before,
is
Shiny
god
Suit
damn.
or
Universal
Shiny
Soldier
Suit
is
Theory, like Hope's verse on that shit,
Shiny Suit Theory, like
dog.
Hove,
Like the
ugh.
audacity, Hope just be saying some
Nigga.
shit. Like what?
Like I've just come like Tupac is always my favorite artist of all time, but like I've just come to the conclusion over the last 5 years that
I
Jay
don't
Z
think
is
we
the
could even
best
question
rapper
it
there
now. Like it's hard to say
walks.
that Jay Z's
Like
not the best rapper of all time.
like I love Nas, like Nas lyrically, like in storytelling wise, he's
The-
my favorite lyricist of all time. I can't argue that Dope is the greatest rapper
I mean,
to walk this planet, bro.
what rapper in the
And it's not
history
even that
of
close.
the game has ever lasted this long? And people cared
Nobody.
what he says.
What he says to this day, like it still means, and like he evolved literally.
Yeah,
With
there's
every,
rappers that came
years
after
that
him
went by.
that
Like
we look
he
at
evolved his
as
content.
old heads that are washed.
There's rappers whose
Yeah,
content literally can't last
yeah,
past 2 years. Like they have
yeah,
nothing else to talk about for
for
a year,
real.
really. This nigga's found shit to talk about for
Yeah.
30 something years, bro. And like in
Dog,
the most
he's
fly
giving us
fucking way,
bars
like
about
yo,
his
Shiny Suit Theory is
babies being
fucking
fly,
phenomenal, bro.
and the shit is hard. Like like uh like I just can't. Like Jay Z is just
Yeah, so the album is phenomenal. Like it's
yeah.
the production is fucking incredible. Like
This
The
is one of the
verses
best
are
albums
fire.
of the
Like, don't
year.
get me wrong. Like,
Honestly,
Jay Electronica is
like
spitting.
this album is
Jay Electronica is spitting on this. Don't get me wrong. Jay Electronica
yes,
is spitting on this shit. Like,
for real.
he's delivering some shit too. The problem we have with it though is that, nigga, this is your debut album. Like, you got the nerve. You had the nerve to
That's
come at
what,
Kendrick
fam.
about being a better rapper. And your first project you come out, you put out with
Every
Jay Z,
fucking
and
song,
Jay Z
dog.
is on
Every
at
song,
least half of the project.
and some of the songs he washed you on. Well, he didn't wash you. You don't get. He didn't washed on any song, but Jay Z.
And, but come on, bro. Like, here's a perfect example. There's someone on our team, heard the album, didn't know who Jay Electronica was, and he's like everybody's talking about it, so I listened to it. It's like, yeah, man, that's dope. Jay was talking some shit, but I just wanted to skip what that other nigga was talking about because he didn't know who Jay Electronica was.
Exactly.
And this is the whole point. Like, this is really your first introduction to the world, and you decided
How
to
do
do
you
it with Jay Z, and you expect niggas to consider you one of the greatest lyricists of all time. Get the fuck out of here! Like, if people don't know who you are to begin with,
they're gonna be looking for
really
all
skip your
Jay Z's
shit, bro.
bars.
Like,
They're like, oh, they're literally people are gonna go to this just to listen to Jay Z. Only.
to Hove. And that's a great.
His numbers are gonna go through the roof.
Debut project. Don't get me wrong.
His numbers are gonna.
This
be
is gonna
so
get
high.
everybody listening, talking about your shit. But they're gonna be listening and talking about Jay Z shit, bro. Like, and you got the nerve to come in there like Kendrick, who's put out entire albums basically just by themselves and bodied every verse, and to be like, I'm a way better rapper than him. Like, nigga, the nerve of these niggas, bro.
Jay Z's the greatest rapper of all time, alive. Like, what? Yeah, no, it's
like, how dare you do
very
this,
it's very blatant. Like, that's the ultimate cheat code. I've never seen anything like this before in my life.
This is flagrant, bro. Like, how dare you put out this fire production, this fire, like, everything, and have the whole one, like, over half
like,
the album,
if
bro,
we didn't
as your
hate
debut
Kanye,
project,
like, if Kanye was in good graces and he was on, like, every 070 song in the album, I'd be pissed. Because 070 would, like, get no shine. It'd be like...
Yeah. I'm here for 070. I was here for Jay Elect, and I got Jay, and I left for Jay. Like, I left for Jay Z, bro. Like,
it made me want more Jay Z and less Jay Elect.
I don't remember Jay Electronica's verses.
I remember a couple Jay Elect bars, but I remember just the shock and awe, and like Jay Z just had some.
I remember Jay Z moonwalking all over fucking Chinese Shoe Theory and Universal Soldier.
And even at the end, the last track,
so
like, I
it's
remember
just like, man,
just talk rap, like, kind of shit. Like, I was like, oh, all right, a new bag, another bag. Like, I don't even remember anything he said.
Yeah, the album is like,
y'all, this is off of like 10 listens in less than 24 hours.
Phenomenal.
So, like, give us a little bit, but.
Like, I'm gonna go look at the production credits because that shit is fucking phenomenal.
No,
like,
this shit is amazing.
444,
I'm listening
like,
to this.
Like,
Like,
shit,
this
like,
right now, it's my favorite album. I'm just, like, being heavily critical because of the cheat code. I know it's I can see the code, and I know you used it.
Oh, he's disqualified. He's fully disqualified from conversations of best rappers out until you put out
you don't even have a full
fully disqualified.
I can't. Well, because this is like a duo. This is like a collab project. This isn't.
That's like Kendrick. That's like Kendrick finally getting his debut.
Right.
Half the songs have like Nas on it.
Oh shit! Yeah, that makes no sense. It's like, is it really his album? Is it?
Yeah. Like, Cole could have did the same shit. Like, Cole could have put out his debut and like had half that would be like that, but not like he wouldn't establish himself. Like, nigga, you still not established, bro.
That's
like,
so weird.
And I'm not gonna wait another 11 years for another project. So
11 years.
And I don't think he's got another shit in the works. Like, so this might be all we got, bro. And while it is absolutely phenomenal, and like you said, it might be one of my favorite albums of the year right now.
No
I wouldn't
facts.
have been mad if it was
It
only
just
Jay Z.
it's part of the. It's weird, but it almost feels like a Jay Z surprise album, like more than a Jay Electronica debut. I'm like,
Yeah, it
damn.
was like, damn, nigga, I didn't know you. Niggas didn't know if you were still recording that,
It's
and
almost
like,
like
damn,
Jay
you still
Z
recording?
forced
Like,
Jay
all right.
Elect to get in the booth so that he could put out an album. He's like, yeah, Jay Elect, I want to put out some music, but I just want you to have a few more verses than me. So let's get in the studio.
Like he's like, yo, I got these leftovers, bro. Like,
Dog, I'm pretty
you
sure
need to
like
get this
some of that
contract
is
done, bro.
leftovers
Like
from some shit. Yeah, or
four forty
the
four.
Beyonce Hove thing.
Yeah, because the Beyonce Hove was leftovers already.
Yeah,
From
and
Beyonce
444 a
doing
little
shit.
bit. It was sort of like them coming together. But I mean, there's a lot of music.
I don't know, like I say, it's fire, absolutely fire. Like, don't get me
Right.
wrong, I'm about to listen to this shit immediately after this. And Jay like got some bars, but it's just like,
Yeah,
nigga,
no.
how
I
dare you?
still
And while he has bars, they're not on Exhibit C
yeah.
levels, which I talked about with you before. Like
Well, because none of the
Exhibit C
songs
is
are even as
ridiculous.
long as
Like
Exhibit C.
different.
Yeah, none of the verses are that long.
Yeah, none of the verses.
That's the
Like,
only
you don't
reason
really get
though,
a chance to like
because
really get
honestly,
into
I
his
was thinking
bag.
some
Like,
of the bars are
and
kind
if
of almost like hitting that. It's just they get cut short and Jay Z comes in. So yeah, I was like, oh shit, you were
yeah, man,
taking
I
me
just forget
somewhere,
what
but
that
it's
nigga was
Hove
talking
now.
about.
So like,
You got the most iconic, one of the most iconic musicians, period, in all of the history of man, to be like right after your first
yeah,
verse,
like
or before you even rap
I'm
on your
trying
own
to
album.
like
Man. Like you
catch
expect
what
niggas to pay
he
attention to
just
your
said.
shit.
You're
Like,
coming in.
nigga, how dare you,
What
bro?
Hove just say? Like yeah. So
Yeah, yeah. I reminded a couple whole verses. I
right,
didn't remind this single J like verse
yeah,
yet. So it was. It's a very smart but a very
yeah, very
stupid move at
smart,
the
very
same time.
stupid. But the album's fire. The album's phenomenal. Like what the fuck? This album is
I was like, I
crazy,
catch my
dog.
that was fire, nigga.
Like
Like this is
wow.
definitely like
This
a
album is like
catalog,
wow.
like
But still.
wow moment.
Yeah.
Pissed off, disappointed,
Yeah.
but can't stop listening.